Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Cologne podcast. My name is Mike.
And my name is Ryan. And we're just two best friends going on a fragrance journey, smelling things and giving our uneducated opinion on it.
Oh, yeah. And today we're doing another request that got swept under the rug, that got mixed in with thousands of emails.
Yes.
We're just now getting to it. We're going to be taking a look at Escentric Molecules Molecule 01 plus Mandarin.
That's right. We're excited.
It's going to be good. And the funny thing is, we actually haven't done an episode on Molecule 01.
We haven't?
No.
I thought we did because you got a thing of it, right? Didn't you get a bottle of it a long time ago?
Yeah, but we never did the episode. I got a sample of it, sprayed it,
okay,
and was like, and then bought a bottle. These were the days before we actually had any sort of integrity with the fragrance samples we received.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to get into that. Let me tell you what Dave Ugber of Fragrantica fame has to say about Molecule 01 plus Mandarin.
All right, Mr. Ugber, let's do it.
Very simple fragrance. You smell like pencil shavings drizzled in the thickest, pulpiest, fresh and zesty orange squeeze. The sillage is elusive, but never quits. Surprising with subtle reminders all day long. It is unique and pleasant. Dave Ugber.
Well, that does sound a little interesting, and we'll give some of our opinions on a little bit of the original Molecule 01, even though I guess since we haven't done an episode on it.
Right.
But yeah, we have kind of a sense of history with that one behind the scenes here.
Ooh, and we're going to get into it. But first, we've got to get into our one-night stand review of Ryan's brand new favorite fragrance, Acqua Eau de Parfum from Giorgio Armani.
Hit the music, Seth. We're kidding. Todd.
Yeah. One night stand review.
Well, Mike, after waking up with Giorgio Armani himself and covered in mineral water, that would be the C notes in Acqua Eau.
Yeah.
How do you feel? What do you think?
I washed it off as soon as we got done with the episode, but...
Which was a shame.
It was a shame, but we got in the car, you drove me into town, and on the way there you go, wait a second. You're like, does this smell like the dry down of Burlington 1819 on my skin, but it's actually Acqua Eau de Parfum by Giorgio Armani? And I was like, oh, let me smell. And I was like, yeah, smells pretty close.
It is surprisingly close.
Yeah.
I think Burlington 1819 is a lot
sexier.
Yes, it's done way better.
There's more depth to it, but it did have that grapefruit sort of bite with a little, like a muskier grapefruit.
Yes. So shocked. I immediately went to Fragrantica. I dropped his dumbass off. I went to our favorite eating spot. It's a Chinese place. Hole in the wall, but it's fucking ridiculous. I ordered my meal. I sit by myself, and I was sitting there looking at Fragrantica comments, and I noticed that only two people really got close to describing it, actually.
Yeah.
And one was, I believe one was a lady, one was a guy, but one was saying that it smelled kind of BO to him, which is the same thing they said about Raja Dove's Burlington 1819.
Yes.
And then the other one, somebody said it reminded them of Elysium for some reason, which I just chalked it up as they got close. They said Raja Dove, basically, but it doesn't smell like Elysium to me.
Well, but Elysium does have, if you look for it, a grapefruit type smell.
I guess that's true.
We had always said the cucumber water, but then somebody else, I'd either read or somebody said grapefruit, and then it unlocked that extra little thing in my brain that made me find that.
Yeah.
So I get what they're saying, but I don't get the BO out of it. I get it's stingy and musky, and I get it kind of goes that way, but I've never smelled BO that smelled that good.
No, for sure. But I can see where people can correlate the two, I guess. And so if you love Burlington 1819,
Or BO,
yeah. If you love body odor or Burlington 1819, and you kind of want to get that on the DL a little bit cheaper, then this is the one, because you can get a smaller bottle of this and buy that big ass 5-ounce freaking refill shit of it.
Yeah.
For like $115 or something.
If you are scared about smelling like BO, they actually did a study. They had 100 couples all go to the gym and work out, and then they put their workout clothes in a bag.
Yeah.
Soaked in BO, and
God.
The majority of the couples were attracted to the smell of their significant others, BO.
Wow.
Yeah. It was like nearly a run, like a full run. Like almost every one of them picked them out.
That is creepy, but I can probably understand why. There's like some weird pheromones going on.
Maybe so. There you go.
All right. Well, if you loved our one night stand review talking about body art, I'm sure you're going to love this sexy thing.
Yeah. Molecule 01 plus Mandarin by Escentric Molecules. Let's get into it.
Oh, you're going to let me go first.
Please.
All right. By the way, we still greatly apologize for the Seth.
Oh my God, yeah. We've gotten so many emails in. Some are like, we loved it. And some are like, for the love of God, you have that guy back, you're losing a listener.
Yeah, somebody called it DJ Horseshit.
DJ Horseshit, I loved it.
All right, here we go. Let's do it.
I get both.
Yeah.
There's only 2 notes in this bad boy.
Damn.
Damn, son. Where'd you get these?
This is pretty baller. Why do I like this so much?
It's simple.
Yeah, maybe. This is as simple as it gets, and it smells fucking good. Delicious.
Yeah. If you've seen our Instagram page, I think I've posted a scent of the day, Molecule 01.
Did you? I don't know. I don't ever look at your shit when you post it.
Yeah, you always, like, you're out in a field and you're, like, frolicking among
the woodland creatures.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, I know you got to hear this.
I did post it.
Hold on. Let me just address this.
Okay.
We know you hear it. It's not going away. You hear this? It's not going away, guys. For whatever reason, Texas has turned into Wyoming. It's blowing 60-mile-an-hour winds, so accept it throughout the episode.
Well, let me just say, March 17th, I posted my bottle of Molecule 01, got 32 likes.
What a loser.
Yeah, I am a loser. It's halfway gone.
Really?
Yeah, because I wear the hell out of it.
I will say, so this is where we get into where a little bit of a story here. So yes, I thought we've done an episode on that, and we've done so many now. I really thought we did an episode on that, but I guess we didn't. Mike has been wearing that religiously off and on, and I can always tell. And the funny thing was, I remember when he first got it. Now I do remember we didn't do an episode.
Yeah.
I remember when you first got it, you were like, man, let's try this out. Supposedly, some people can't even smell it.
Yes.
And so we sprayed it, and both of us were like, yeah, don't smell it.
We couldn't smell it until we had worn it 2 or 3 times.
Yes, and it was so faint. But now, when he wears it, I'm like, dude,
it's loud as hell.
So it's the weirdest shit.
It's a mind tease, man. I was going to say something else, but trying to keep that PG-13 rating.
Yeah, it's totally a mind
tease. Yeah, it's a trip, man. So I started wearing it, and I put it on days where it's like, do you ever get some days where you really don't want to wear something loud?
Yeah.
I get in that mood, and I'm like, I just want something chill.
Yeah.
And apparently that's the majority of the days because I'm burning through that bottle, man.
It is a badass smell. And right now, just from a distance, I smell more of just the Molecule 01.
Yeah.
But when I get my hand close,
then you get this citrus in there.
For real. But I mean, I guess just the real judgment of it is it really just smells more like Molecule 01 from a distance. That's what people are going to smell.
Maybe.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like when you walk by, that's what people smell.
Yeah. This is pretty sick.
It's pleasing though. I love the smell of Molecule 01. It's really so simple, and it is loud. When I say loud, it's still soft. It's subtle, but you he'll be like 5 feet away. I'm like, man, you're wearing it, aren't you?
Dave Ugbar from Fragrantica really hit it right when he said like the sillage is kind of elusive, but it's always there.
It is.
There's not much to it because apparently the 2 notes are ISO-E Super
and Mandarin. That's it. Man, I really like this, but I'll get into it in a minute, but I really do like this.
Yeah.
I was about to just spill my beans right there.
You're about to dump the beans out, huh?
Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and talk about the trend and price a little bit.
It trends okay.
This is not going to be like a hit maker by any means.
It honestly is the ultimate rides the fucking line. Like it's just kind of in between. It's not really dipping down. It's not really going up. You can get a 3.5 ounce of this for $118.
That's amazing.
Not a bad deal. And I think some places I saw for like 80 something bucks.
Yeah, you can get it for, I bet you can, because I got my bottle of Molecula 1 for $85 from Max Aroma.
See, that's a good deal. And honestly, God, the more I've smelled that the other day, because we were working together, I really think I need to get a bottle of that. It smells so good.
Yeah, I've like, as soon as I hit that middle mark, when I was 50% down, I was already like looking around to see, oh man, I need to start prepping to get another bottle, because it's one of those ones I know I'll go through and keep using.
Yeah, exactly. For sure.
It's so good. And this is one I'd be curious to wear as well. Definitely during the summer.
Man, it is sharp. I like this, but okay. I keep stopping myself.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me say one thing and then we'll get into it.
Okay.
I've got a friend named Tyler, and he likes to wear Dior Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
And then remember, I also got like a 30 mil of Saharan Wind.
Yes.
I gave him for Christmas. And
did we ever post that episode? Or no?
Yeah, we did.
We did post that episode?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. Sorry.
Season 1. It's been a long time.
Sorry.
So I gave him that, but the thing he said about both of those was, man, they're really strong. In fact, Saharan Wind's way stronger than Fahrenheit to me.
Yeah.
And so he was like, man, I like this Saharan Wind, but it really, I just need a tiny dab. And this is reminiscent. I don't know what the Mandarin's doing, but it kind of reminds me of that Fahrenheit a little bit, but it's chill, super chill, sweeter, obviously, because of the fruit.
Yeah.
But I almost think, Tyler, if you still listen to this podcast,
he doesn't.
Probably doesn't. But every once in a while, he'll tell me he does. I'll probably just have to text him. But I think this would be a good one for him because he likes these type of fragrances, but he doesn't want it too strong. And a lot of the fragrances that have that vibe are a little intense.
Yeah, I agree. Man, it is. Skip it.
Oh, wait. Who's wearing it? Are we going to do a who's wearing it?
God, I'm just so ready to give my answer.
Okay, sample it.
No, go into the who's wearing it. I'm fucking everything. I'm sorry, guys.
Who's wearing it, Ryan?
Not me.
Really? Mm-mm. Wow. Okay, well, that's enough for that. Skip it.
No, who's wearing it in your opinion?
Honestly, I really think, like I was talking about my friend Tyler, I really think this would be one for him because he does like this. This does have almost a Fahrenheit vibe. There's something going on in there that feels very Fahrenheit, little sweeter, more citrus. But I think for him, if you like those fragrances, you want something that's dialed back. It's not going 100 miles an hour. It's probably going like 45. Then I think that's who should be wearing this. Now, Ryan, are you going to skip it?
Sample it.
Or buy it?
What are you going to do, Mike?
Well, I'm really dying to hear what you're going to do, Ryan, so why don't you start us off?
The whole time I kept wanting to blurt it out, but so sorry I fucked up this episode.
That's okay.
It's a skip.
Why?
Because
I feel like you just flipped so hard.
I did the more I was smelling it. Because knowing what I know about Molecule 01 by itself, and what I love about it, and if I was especially going to buy my first Escentric Molecule, because I don't own any of them, right?
Yeah.
No way I can buy this. I would have to buy that one. This one I would skip just because what I really like about this was in the air was the faint part that I could smell Molecule 01.
Okay.
So
you liked it because you like Molecule 01.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I mean,
yeah. Makes sense.
On the skin, I do get the Mandarin and it smells really good. I'm not dissing it. It just, if I'm going to smell like it, I want to smell like that first one. That first one is sick to me.
Yeah. To me, I think it's a sample.
Yeah.
In fact, I could see myself going, I want 15 mil of this. It's one of those ones where it would have to be a day during the summer that I also wanted to have a light citrus fragrance on, and I would go for that. But God, how many times do I want that?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? When it's like, if it's a hot day and I want something lighter, I'll probably lean towards like Elysium or something like that. Something I know that isn't super punchy.
Yeah.
You know, or Bohemian Lime.
Yeah, that one really snuck up on us. By the way, we got on the trail on that one. We were walking. The day that we sprayed that, we were like, man, this Bohemian Lime is getting somewhere.
Still sexy. It really pushed me to go, I want at least probably 15 mil of that.
Yeah, I don't know if we did our one night stand review justice of that one, but we were really feeling that shit.
It was even better than how we made it out to be. I guarantee.
It really was. We were shocked.
But for me, yes, sample this. You should definitely sample it. But I'm with you. if I were to drop $85 again, I'd probably just want to buy another bottle of Molecula 1.
It's so good. I mean, that does smell like, in my opinion, like just fresh cedar shaving to me.
Sure. Yes. And it's so subtle. And the cool thing about it is if you do like, and I get why they did this, because this is probably better than just layering fragrances.
Yeah.
Because I've never really got layering fragrances to work the way some people act like it unlocks some badass thing.
Yeah.
To me, it's like it always brings out the worst attributes of both fragrances, you know? But I get why they would do that because so many people talk about layering Molecula 1 just to honestly give their fragrances more longevity.
Yeah.
I get why they're doing that, but for me, and maybe we need to do an episode on Molecula 1.
Or we layer it with different shit?
No. I was just saying in general, do it. But I get the idea behind it. You should definitely try it. But for me, 100%, I'm buying another bottle of Molecula 1.
So it's a skip from me, a sample from him. And I do have to make one more comment about Molecula 1 and the cedar shaving kind of vibe.
Yeah.
It's honestly this weird, complex smell because it's honestly soft and kind of just chill.
Yeah.
But when I think of fresh cedar shaving, I think of like carpentry.
Yeah, you're
It's
like
very-
hand-hewn.
Yeah, it's
wood.
like very masculine. Even though it's soft, it's super
Right.
masculine. And that's the kind of stuff that I like, masculine fragrances. So it's fucking badass.
Yeah, you think about Jesus was a carpenter, so automatically it's like, did you ever watch that movie Perfume?
Mm-mm.
You never watched it?
You showed me a little bit of it, though.
Dude, that movie, if you're into fragrances, that's a fun movie to watch. I mean, it's so outlandish.
It's got Dustin Hoffman in it.
It does, yeah. And God, I can't even make my comparison because I'd spoil the movie for all the people out there. Anyways, I was going to say that wearing something that smells like the wood shavings, maybe people would think like, wow, he's a trustworthy guy. He smells like Jesus, you know? But you should see it. If you haven't seen Perfume, I'd be interested. Watch it. Email us. Let us know what you think.
And I need to watch it myself because you've only shown me the one clip and it was really funny.
It's got Alan Rickman. It's got Dustin Hoffman in it. Like, it's a great movie. It's really well done.
Yeah, I'm going to have to watch that
And
one.
it's like about a serial killer, but it also has very funny parts in it too. It's done really well. So check that out for sure.
Well, people, if you loved today's episode, and I'm sorry if you did because I ruined it for you.
It's good. You guys know we're two friends hanging out. We try to keep this shit together, but occasionally
We fuck up.
it is what it is.
Damn.
Man, it is. I doubt it's picking up as bad as we think it is, but it's loud as hell out there.
It's seriously crazy loud. Okay, I do want to stop for just a second and thank all the people, because we really didn't do it, but thank everybody who wrote us during the little hiatus that Todd was out and we had Snazzy Seth filling in, and it took him a little bit longer. It's no big deal to getting the podcast back, but we got tons of emails and messages. Literally, they were just like, hey, are you guys okay?
Yeah.
Hey, are you okay? What's going on? Is Mike dead?
Only on the inside.
Yeah. So thank you everybody for writing us. We seriously can't thank you enough. And when we came back, we had some people buy some coffees. Thank you again for those. You know who you are. You've bought plenty of them for us and you don't have to, but thank you so much for that.
Yeah, we really do appreciate all the support. We're trying to keep this bad boy going. You guys sending in samples for us to try. We're going to get you your samples, by the way.
Yes.
So don't worry. That's going out. We're working on something a little extra special, so it kind of pushed us back. But just, it's worth the wait, you guys. Don't worry. You're going to get it. And plus, we're working on a day, me and you, little guys trip.
Yeah, it's in the work, ladies and gentlemen, or in the works.
We may have a very special episode coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, well, it's really Mike's idea. He's like, man, we should take a guy's trip. We do all this guy stuff, you know, go to a spa.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm like, man, we should do a bunch of manly shit, like go to the spa and get some reflexology foot massages.
He's like, we'll go to the scent room and then we'll eat our favorite place, Mr. Hibachi. And
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
For all of our Texas people, especially in the Dallas area, I don't think we've ever told them this hack, but I'm going to tell you this deep-rooted secret between me and Mike that we always talk about.
Okay.
We got time, man. I was looking, we're running short, so we'll do it. We're running this thing live. Okay.
We'll do it live.
So here's a really cool place. If you love hibachis, right?
Yeah.
There's a place called Mr. Hibachi
in Arlington.
And let me tell you, take your dumbasses in there, okay?
Get double noodles.
Yes, when you order whatever shit they're going to chop up and spin-a-rooney the eggs in the air and stuff in front of you, just for the love of God, get double noodles. Their lo mein noodles are ridiculous.
It's a treat, for sure.
It's like a dessert.
And then the rest is like a typical hibachi experience. I'm not promising you everything's going to be incredible. Salmon's not bad. I'm more of a filet guy, but the salmon's good. But the noodles...
The scallops are good, too.
The scallops were delicious. The noodles are really the thing to beat. So...
We would seriously, every time we go to Dallas, we're like, hey, let's stop at Mr. Bud.
We leave a couple hours early because we're like, we're going to have double noodles.
We've literally showed up when they first open up and sat by ourselves at the hibachi grill and have this guy awkwardly entertain us.
He's like, oh, watch, he's doing the onion choo-choo train and the volcano and making the bud out of rice and then smacking it with a spatula.
This is legit. This is serious.
Yeah, this is, what's happening.
Just so we can have double noodles.
That's right.
They're like sweet. There's something.
They're sweet. They got like some peanutty sort of sesame oil going on. There's a lot in there. It's good.
All to say, we're fixing to take a guy's trip in about a week or two. We're just spending a day, but we've already planned that on our itinerary.
That was like the first thing we're like, all right, so we'll get in town about 11 o'clock. We'll miss the crowd, double noodles. Then we'll go about our business. No, you don't want to hear all this stuff, but just know we've got some great episodes coming up we're really excited about. And thank you guys for the little hiatus we had. There was so much support roll in that it energized us, got us so excited about what we're doing here with the podcast, and we hope to keep pushing out great content for you.
That's right. And until next time,
spray it up, y'all.